So, this is Mikador's true form. It's incredible.
Well done on them. I was prepared to fight till the end of time.
Again.
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
Behind your manners.
Powerful enemy. Time to change tactics. The time is now. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Memories are ever-changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss!
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
What would you like to know this time? The seal of ill fate descends.
Both body and mind must be pure.
Again.
Troublesome.
Retribution will find you.
Another journey begins.
You'll pay for this.
Again, ill tidings manifest.
Time to cleanse the filth. Wouldn't you agree? This battle is unavoidable. Evildoer.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
You'll pay for this. The time is now. Lend me your strength. Please, allow me to purge the root. Both body and mind must be pure. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them! The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
Memories are ever-changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss!
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Overcome the curse of immortality. Destruction shall be your reward.
How about we dissipate time to cleanse the filth? Wouldn't you agree? Troublesome.
The threads of destiny aren't chosen. The seal of ill fate descends.
Did you come here of your own? Where are you going?
The time is now! Lend me your strength! Both body and mind must be pure. The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Mind your manners.
This battle is unavoidable. The time is now! Lend me your strength!
Memories are ever-changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss!
Another journey begins. Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, the too shall fall.
Time's passage is on I promise you, Lord Nias, your nightmare will be over soon.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Evildoer! We must protect.
So, this is Mikador's true form.
Well done on them.
Help Lenny. The time is now.
I was prepared to fight till the end of time.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Memories are ever-changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss!
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
Again, the ill tidings manifest.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, the too shall fall.
How about we dissipate that foul stench quickly? Oh, a weakness.
Another journey on the still.
Since you've overcome the curse of immortality, destruction shall be your reward.
The seal of ill fate descends. Mind your manners. Mind your manners.
Merciful! Both body and mind must be pure. Evildoer!
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Memories are ever-changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss!
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Troublesome.
I promise you, Lord Nihus, your nightmare will be over soon.
Please, allow me to purge the time to cleanse the filth. Wouldn't you agree?
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Again, the ill tidings.
Come on! Bring an end to strife! Once and for all!
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
This battle is unavoidable. Evildoer.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Victory is at hand! Time for the final blow!
No longer must one wield a sword. From here on, the world shall no longer know strife.
It's finally over. Nikador's core flame.
Time passes quickly. It's been a long time since the last Titan fell. Now that the Lance of Fury is no more, we Chrysos heirs are one step closer to the Genesis, as foretold in the prophecy.
The silence here is stifling. The city feels so unfamiliar now that its Titan is gone.
You've exchanged thousands of blows with them. Your ears are probably just not used to this peace and quiet.
I have an agreement with the Titan. The Chrysos heirs will take away their core flame and use it to start a bright blaze that'll illuminate our path onward.
You spoke with Nik...
Something out there?
Not now, Lord Mighty. I'll tell you everything once we return to Akama.
Aglaya mentioned that someone must touch the core flame and absorb it to become its temporary receptacle. Mighty, do you...
This honor is yours. Isn't it something you've been longing for?
But you're more deserving of it. You sustained all these new wounds from fighting them.
If you have any idea how exhausting it is to fight a protracted battle, you should know that pointless arguments are the last thing I want to get into now.
A little back and forth wouldn't hurt much. Coming to a decision so easily makes it seem like this is not at all a life-changing undertaking, you know? Come with me then, Core Flame. The vortex of Genesis is awaiting your return. I don't think I felt anything at all. Or rather, it felt a lot easier than I expected. I had assumed that bearing the Core Flame would take... In any case, let's return to Akima and share news of our victory with the two demigods.
Mem? Go with the rest, miss. I will catch up with you later. I would like to talk to... Lord Nias. Lord Nigador. I know that your only wish right now is to rest in peace. But you are the only one with answers to my deepest doubts. So, forgive me for disturbing you. Please tell me. Do you know where Thanatos is? I must find them. The half of me that I've been deprived of since birth. I must... I see. So even the Strife Titan has never seen death in the flesh. I will continue this arduous journey, even if I must travel to every corner of Amphorius. I understand. The Chrysos heirs will fulfill the promise we made, and see your unfinished work to its end. Such a peaceful end is not befitting of you, the bringer of strife into this world. But it's a good thing it's just me here. No one else can see what you look like in the fun. Poets will still describe you as an embodiment of madness and corruption. The god of war who incinerated all of their glory. Farewell, Titan.
We completed the mission, Treeby. No broken limbs or severe injuries. Just a fiery core flame.
I can feel the core flame's warmth. Well done, Finan. It has been far too long since Amphorius last saw the birth of a demigod. Having you take Nigador's place will surely invigorate the spirits of those in the hope...
I want to be honest about this. I believe Mighty is the better candidate. He was once the crown prince of Kremnos, after all. He is more worthy of the title of...
You have fought the qualities you've mentioned are very likely the reasons my Demos refused this core flame. I do not doubt his strength and talents. In fact, he must have imagined himself becoming a god 1,000 times over. But he turned it down because he does not want to lead his people down the same path again. So I will ask you once more. Have you made up your mind, Finan of Ides Elysiae?
I am ready for this. I will shoulder the burden of divinity alongside the both of you.
Very good.
This day has finally come, Snowy. You've been wanting this all along, right?
If the prophecy hadn't found me back then, I would still be roaming the world aimlessly. Right now, though, I live for the sole purpose of dedicating myself to the mission of the Chrysos heirs.
I never once doubted your resolve. This time tomorrow, the Chrysos heirs will gather at the Vortex of Genesis to surrender the core flame that once belonged to Nikador, the Lance of Fury. Remember, this is unlike the unchanging rites our priests perform. No one knows the true cost a mortal must pay to accept Strife's divine authority. Use this time to properly rest, Finan.
I understand. They have Aglaya and Trevi to thank for that. It is because of their protection that the citizens are able to enjoy peace. Where did Mighty go? Our victory might not have been possible without your help. I'm sure you've heard it. Right! It would be the first time I thanked you, so thank you for your help, Miss Mem? Aglaya will gather us at the Vortex of Genesis this time tomorrow, where we'll perform a ritual to surrender the core flame. She only mentioned the Chrysos heirs, but if I invite you to, I'm sure she'll welcome your presence. From what Aglaya said, no one can predict what's going to happen, because each Titan's divine authority is unique. That's why I hope both of you can be there tomorrow. It'll bolster my confidence. That's settled then. The night's all yours, but get some rest before tomorrow's ritual. I should also take...
There's no glory to be found in an accolade, only obtainable through slaughter.
He managed to survive all of that?
Even the god of death turned him away.
Arrogant amateur historian. This is pomegranate juice.
You should take this opportunity to rest, Lord Finon. The core flame ritual is tomorrow.
Today, tomorrow, what difference does it make? It's always morning in Akima under Kethali's protection. So long as the light continues to shine this brightly, I won't be getting any sleep. Why force myself to shut my eyes when I can instead take this time to calm my mind?
Have you thought things through?
Not at all. Everything's a jumbled mess still. I don't even... The core flame was blazing hot in my palm in the beginning. But it has completely cooled off now. I can barely feel it. Miss Casterus, does this mean I'm a good
I don't quite get how it works. But if...
That's the abyss in the distance. Oh, that reminds me of the question I didn't get to ask. Back in the temple with the scales of justice, when Orynyx was trying to deter us, why did you stop me?
Because I knew there must be another solution. Something more important than the fate of Amphorius. It is far...
You should know that I would have gone ahead if Don Hung hadn't come up with an answer in time.
I know. We should not have hesitated then. I stopped you. It's fortunate we had the both of them there with us.
Yeah. It's a good thing.
Are you still thinking about the past, Lord Finon?
Every waking moment. I lied to the two demigods just now. I told them the duty of the Chrysos heirs is all I think about now.
No one fools her, Lord Finon. She merely chooses to turn a blind eye to our lies.
You're right. How foolish of me to think. I often wonder if someone as ordinary as me can really become a hero. I thought defeating Nikedor would quell the voice of doubt in my mind. But it has only grown louder.
I don't have the right words for you now, but... I know you're far from ordinary, Lord Finon. Mighty often calls you Deliverer in jest, but I don't believe he means it mockingly.
I should probably shut out these pointless thoughts and empty my mind until the hour of the ritual. I did that before sitting for Treeby's history exam. Who in the world could hope to go over those piles of documents and slates? I decided I was better off resigning myself to fate. That way I'd get more time to play and practice.
How did you do on the exam, then?
My score? I don't remember anymore. All I remember is Treeby punishing me to a full week of cleaning.
So High Priest Treeby can be strict too. Please continue with this mentality, Lord Finon. I believe you'll be all right.
Thank you, Miss Casterus. I think I'll stay here for a little while and keep all of those unruly thoughts out. It's not the sights of Ides Elysiae. My homeland. Those Kremnoans mastered some cutting-edge technology. If only I could separate my soul from my body, too. That way I'd be able to fly my soul back to the comforting fields of my homeland anytime. That's the only place I can be momentarily at peace.
An utterly adventure. Feel free to replace blank with I bet you're as curious as I am. So, what's going to happen next? Keep it together. All that excitement isn't going to get you anywhere, you know? Why don't you follow me into another tale on the other side? Ta-da! Recognize this place? Heard a space station. The base of a genius and the cradle of science. Look at all these puppets! Aren't they dearly exquisite? Let's just say I've already heard many others secretly gushing. She looks so pretty on more than one occasion. If you ask me though, they barely did justice to Madame Herda's beauty. Maybe just 10%. No, not even 1% of the real deal. Now, I'm no fawner here, just stating an objective fact. Remember this scene? Oh, it evokes so much emotion in me. The esteemed Madame Herda, Genius Society number 83, asking the great Noosa question. An attempt to gain a peek into the divinity's mysteries through them. Alright, so continuing from where we left off last time, this is where everything would begin for the genius smart enough to rewrite the history of the entire
Fourth mirror? Who exactly are you talking to?
Why, I was just ramping it up for our grand appearance, Madame Herda.
So a dramatic debut? But what are the odds of that happening? Sure, slightly plausible, if I did manage to talk to Droidhead. But guess what's the problem? They have no reaction whatsoever.
But look at this, Madam Herta. You're standing before news here.
Oh, that? That's a hologram. What? I can't possibly summon the real droid head here, can...
Wait, what? You mean to say you've just been reciting your lines before a hologram?
Yeah, creating dramatic value. Isn't that what you're most obsessed with? Moving on. Don't try, but you wouldn't even begin to imagine how difficult it is to send a message to Noose. And I went all out for it. Powering the audience system alone required me to reconfigure the energy supply of the entire space station. I had to switch it to hibernate mode before rebooting everything. Do you have any...
How much? How much?
I'm not in charge of finance. Go pose that to Asta instead.
Oh, you don't know either.
I am Herta herself, the emanator of erudition, and a true blue genius. Why would I be holding the purse strings? That menial task is beneath me.
You're absolutely right, Madam Herta. The IPC should really be providing a genius like you with all that you require, so you can freely... With that said, Herta herself, emanator of erudition and true blue genius.
What else can I do? Identify what's malfunctioning within the audience system and fix it, of course.
Don't take offense to my candid words, Madam Herta. You may be proficient in many aspects, but is hands-on work really one of your strong suits? I humbly suggest for you to contact Steven instead.
Contact him and expose how I shelled out a bomb to send a message to Droidhead, only to screw up everything else?
All right, all right.
Good that you do. There, that's the audience systems terminal. Come, walk with me. We'll check what's wrong with it.
Aye, ma'am. Oh, but I can't walk. I can only float.
What's with your witty remarks today? Show your courage. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
This is the audience system?
Keen observation. They share the same fundamental logic and are pretty much identical in that regard.
Ah, I see. We call this referencing and not appropriation, right?
One more stupid remark from you, and you can watch Fifth Mirror reference your role because I'm going to be dropping you as my assistant. Focus now. The audience system is divided into 3 zones: energy supply, computing, and communications. Each zone operates independently and will only be integrated via the path of erudition when the system is booted. Sending a message to Droidhead involves more intricacies than you can imagine. If routine trials and maintenance on such an elaborately sophisticated system are already as bad as squaring circles, then it's no surprise for glitches like this to crop up.
I see. So, Madam Herta, can you use your professional judgment to tell which zone the glitch is in?
Of course, all 3. No sweat. They'll be up and running again after some simple technical tweaking. The 3 zones are compartmentalized, so we're going to have to troubleshoot them one at a time. Let's start with the energy supply zone. Get ready, and then we'll go over.
I'm just a mirror, Madam Herta. If you're ready, then your reflection in me will also be ready to go. Brr, why is this energy supply zone so cold? Brr, I'm already frosting up.
Why else? I've converted the energy core that supplies all of Herta Space Station into imaginary state and stored it in this zone. If not for the ultra-low temperature here, the space station would have long blasted up into the sky.
But aren't we already
just a mirror. I don't need you to take on comic relief, too. Where did those things come from? Corrupted data? Reanimated systemic rust? No, not likely. It can't be the Legion's second ambush, right? Whatever. We have to get rid of them anyway. All right, stay close and try to avoid shattering to pieces.
Incense ascend.
Again?
The door to a whole new world. There's always a weakness. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dust's reigns. The two shall fall. Stream forth.
And Madame Herda never fails to impress. Those things are no match for you.
Take a look. A piece of cake. Now that this place is cleaned up, let's set everything in order and move on to the next zone.
What's this, ma'am?
Looks like one of those memory bubbles. It's not worth that much attention. You'll find many more in other zones.
Is that...
What?